When it comes to names, the Mets started the year as the love team. After all, here's Darling hitting it to his Valentine, who has now followed his heart to Texas. The Gone Fishing team is the Cubs. Here's Trout pitching it into the lake. The all-weather team? Only in Montreal at the same time it rains and it shines. But when it comes to names, the Smiths have it. The Baseball Encyclopedia says 118 Smiths have played Major League Baseball, followed by 75 Johnsons and 73 Browns. But in 1985, the Smiths, Johnsons, and Browns all take a back seat to the Davises.
There's Chili Davis, there's Jody Davis, there's Storm Davis, there's Mike Davis. I don't know if the Davis is with Houston, Glenn Davis.
Well, Eric Davis, Glenn Davis is in the minors now, as is Butch Davis. But, Eric, you left out Alvin Davis, Ron Davis, Jerry Davis, and Mark Davis. There are 9 Davises in the majors. And that doesn't count Jerry Davis, the umpire.
You have a lot of Davises, and you know, it seems that the Davises, you know, they rise to the occasion and they come out to the top, and I'm just glad to be a part of it.
Well, the Rookie of the Year last year was a Davis.
The last couple of years, especially in the hitting categories, that Davis name has been near the top a lot. It's a good name.
So out of all the Davises, who's the toughest Davis to face?
Well, it's probably got to be Alvin. Other than Storm Davis, it's got to be Alvin Davis, because most of the time Storm Davis struggles with Storm Davis. But other than that, it's got to be Alvin.
Now that we have that straight, how about the all-time Davises? 59 have played Major League Baseball. None have made the Hall of Fame. But Alvin Davis has his favorite Davis.
Willie Davis was one of my favorites, you know, when he was with the Dodgers. He could do a lot, man. I like to watch him run the bases. You know, I remember him, you know, he could fly, you know, especially going from first to third.
Now, what should happen if all the current Davises wound up on the same team? Well, we'd be short on infielders. But Al Davis could own the team, Sammy Davis could sing the national anthem, and Betty Davis could throw out the first ball. And if the team should win the World Series, they wouldn't win the Commissioner's Trophy, they'd win the Davis Cup. This is Len Berman spending much too much time with my Baseball Encyclopedia. Back to you, Bill.